Hello, this video is about adoption of product and service. It's the next section of the building block of selling. Now, we will start with a section that all of us know, which is needs and want. We're going to look at it in a different perspective, from a seller perspective. Needs is something that we need to have in order to keep us going in our situation, and something that keep us, make us stay alive or stay in the market. All right. So it could be in terms of food, shelter, clothes, medical, air, and water. All right, this is something that we need to have. And wants is something that we would like to have, is something that we would like to upgrade. Okay, for example, we already have a car, but we want to upgrade it to a better version. Or we already have we need to travel to Vietnam next year. We already have an economy class seat. We want to upgrade to a business class and that type of thing. So this is different needs and wants. Or it could be in terms of food. In some cases, fast food tend to be a want, but sometimes fast food, it could be a need as well. So here, I will be asking some of this question in the class, so I won't be telling the answer now. We will have a discussion about this in class. So I will be asking you whether do you think this is a need or a want? And I would like you to tell me when this product can become a need, when can we make this product become a need? All right, so this is something that as a seller we need to think about this. And this product, what is it about? I might want to ask you to think, what are we trying to sell here? What is the question? All right, so we have to answer this in class as well. And this is whether this is a need or a want. Okay, if it's a need, was it a need in 2010? Was it a need in 2001? Or was it a need in year 2000? Or like in year 1990, was this a need or a want? Maybe you might want to think about that. Obviously, in 1990, this one is a want, because we just want to, show people phone acting cool, that type of thing. But nowadays we communicate, we do things, we do work, we survive through using phones, using mobile phone, using other type of device. So in 2017, which is right now, this product would consider as a need. All right. So you can see the different time zone, different time periods, it could change things as well. So we will have a discussion about how can we change need into want, or how can we change want into a need, right? Which is the other way around. Now, moving on, we're going to have a chat about involvement. We're going to have a chat about low involvement and high involvement. So this technically is a product involvement, all right? So how do we know whether product is high involvement or low involvement or not? The answer is depend. We actually cannot say for sure whether it's a high involvement or low involvement for all customers. All right. So tend to be the level of involvement is tend to link to the previous experience of the consumer, is linked to the interest of the consumer, is linked to the price of the product, is linked to the situation. Could be situation in terms of the timing, situation in terms of the money, could in terms of the people that is, friends that is with you. It could link to the perceived risk, could link to, let's say if it's high risk, the product have high risk, then it's high involvement. Okay. And remember that we had a chat about risk in terms of the functional risk, financial risk, social risk, and opportunity risk. We got to talk about, we actually haven't chatted about it. Another risk is like social visibility. So basically if we use this product, what other people going to think about us, how people going to see us as, all right? But sometimes a product that is low involvement for most other people, it can be high involvement for a small group of people. For example, like other condition could be like allergic to something. On the other day, we use an example of allergic to nuts. So this time we use another example of allergic to nuts as well. So if a person eat nuts, he could, die. Therefore, before he or she purchase like a small bag of chips, he might need to check whether this product contains nuts or not. Therefore, from low involvement $5 chips, Smith chips, now it's become $5 Smith chips, high involvement product for a person. All right. Moving on, as a marketers, how can we make customer buy from us? How can we make customer, how can we upgrade low involvement to high involvement? All right. So First of all, let's start. If the customer consider buying our product as a high involvement, what do we need to do? We will need to give them clear information. For example, if you're buying a house, we need to give them a clear information on what are they buying, because it's high involvement to them. Get some feedback from other customer to reduce the risk that are associated to the consumer. And we might want to give the warranty and a guarantee to the consumer, so it reduce the perceived risk. Remember what we show early on in the model, all right? Or if the product is considered as low involvement, how are we gonna make people purchase from us? So first of all, we could try to use sale. We could try to use like a nice looking packaging, nice looking sale to capture the attention. Make the consumer think that this could be a high involvement product and it is a must buy. For example, let's say if buying an insurance. Okay, let's start with the how do we make people think that is a high involvement product although it's a low involvement. We could try to link this product to a particular issue. We could link to the emotional. For example, when we buy insurance or when we buy a plane ticket. When we buy a plane ticket, then they will say, what seat do you want to sit? Normally, if you go with the Jetstar, let's say, when you purchase Jetstar seat, ticket, some people might just expect to purchase a seat and go, but click, purchase the ticket like just one click and then done. But instead you have to spend 15-20 minutes, choosing the seat and then choosing the food. So when we buying the plane ticket, they will ask, okay, before this they will just say, okay, here is your seat, here is your ticket. But nowadays, choose the seat, choose the location of the seat, choose the type of the seat, leg space, choose the food, back package, maybe even pick insurance and then pick some other type of service. So they try to link some other thing to make you feel that, oh, this is become like a high involvement product in a way. Even ask you what type of insurance do you want. All right. So that's how you're gonna make low involvement product into a high involvement. Sometimes the people, when they're more involved with it, they feel like they, core value creation. They feel like they have more value in this involvement and they are more happy with it. So in order to make low involvement product become a high involvement, it's like you link to some type of issue. But in the event that, saying like, okay, if you're not buying this, you might get into trouble in the future. For example, like in insurance or something, or might involve in a personal situation, or might use some other example to make them feel like, oh, if they don't have this product, they will be in a big trouble. Okay. Or you could add some type of, extra option, just like this plane ticket that I just used an example. Moving on, the buyer decision process for new product. All right, this one is called the buyer decision process for new products. Okay. Now, so basically, this is a process of the learning process for the consumer on, start from the awareness to adoption. So first of all, when we create a new product, the customer will starting to aware. So our job is to make people aware of the product. The interest is mean they think positive about the product. Evaluation is mean when they compare, then when they starting to compare the product, our product with other people's product. Trial is mean when they try the product, when they're starting to try the product and then they think that, oh, this product is actually not bad. Repeat purchase, this is where they adopt the product to starting to adopt it. Now, as a marketers, we might need to think how can we influence customer in each of these stage. All right, how we can influence in each of these stage. So let's talk about the awareness section first. As a marketers, how can we influence people to aware of our product? So first of all, what we could use advertising. We could use opinion leader. We could use words of mouth. So basically, let's say ice bucket challenge. So just some people just share on the internet, everybody starting to feel aware and feel interest about it, all right? But more in terms of the sales function, we will look in terms of the opinion leader. We're going to use in terms of the advertising. So we use advertising to make people aware of it. At the same time, we make them interest of the product as well. So think positively about our brand. Evaluation, we can still use the advertising just like the Nokia video that I showed you earlier on in this module, all right? So from number one, from awareness, interest, and evaluation, we could use we could use advertising to increase these three. Now, for the evaluation and trial, we could use free sample. We could send free sample to the consumer. We could give them, send to the mailbox, or we could give them like in front of a supermarket or in the supermarket, so they can evaluate, they can try. That's why sometimes when we do like an open day or some function, there will be some free product come to you, on the campus, and then they will give out some milk or something for free. Now, number four, trial, we could use sale as well, sale promotion to make people buy more of the product. And then when the more they buy, they could potentially adopt the product, all right? When they adopt the product, we could use loyalty program, like a loyalty card, like a coffee club or something, coffee cafe, where they use like, buy 10, get one free. So that is where they're trying to make people continue purchase from us. And this is the conclusion of this video. Thank you.